Hi, my name is Luminari, and this is a little tutorial on how to create your own root faction. This is my little work in progress faction. It's far from done, but like I printed these cards already, and the faction board is halfway there at least. And I want to give you this template to work with to have an easy process to actually create your own. Now the template has a few little neat things in it that might make your life easier. You actually don't need my card. So there you go. It has a background symbol. The background symbol is also embedded in the background artboard here, if you expand on it. What this does for you, it's copied all over here, duplicated all over here. If I enable this heart here, it's in every instance, so you can easily create repeating backgrounds without putting a lot of effort into it. That sounds real bad, but you know what I mean, right? You can easily create your own backgrounds this way. Now, root backgrounds are diagonal and not lined up straight underneath each other, usually. Um, if you want to achieve that look, I recommend enabling these half red boxes here. Go into the background group of the faction artboard and simply select each second line by holding down CTRL and clicking on every second one. Now you can hold down Shift and simply slide them to the left so they'll line up perfectly, or you do this shit. So there you go. It's not perfect yet, but you get the idea, right? This way you can have diagonal backgrounds. I will show you the result right now. There you go. Now you have the hearts neatly lined up next to each other. Now if you need more or smaller cells, you just have to duplicate the background lines and whatever and place them accordingly. Yeah, so much for the background. Let's just undo this for the template. Now, the easiest thing, or the handiest thing in all of this is this box I created. Let's say you want to have a box here. Let's just delete that and I will place a new box, and I say I want to have a box here and exactly this size. What this thing can do for you, when you scale it, some features are tagged to each of the sides. So you always end up with a slightly different box with some cutouts already included. The problem in my current version of Affinity Designer is you cannot copy this group. It somehow doesn't want to be copied correctly. So what you want to do is you want to press Convert to Curves up here once you have it in shape. Then you want to copy it by either right-clicking and saying Copy, Ctrl-C, or doing it over the Edit dialog. Then you want to undo the Convert to Curves. Just press Undo or Ctrl-C set. Move the thing out of the frame again and now paste what you have copied with Ctrl-V or Edit Paste or right-click Paste, whatever. Now you have the exact copy as curves without actually changing depth. Right, you wanna maybe, adjust some of these little details, maybe get rid of one or two, or move them around slightly so they don't look too similar to each other, especially if you have many small boxes. It's quite apparent that the features are repeating on each of the boxes a little bit. Here we have, for example, if I move this up, you can see that this feature and this feature is the same, and that the corners look the same. So you want to vary those by hand a little bit, but it's a way faster process than recreating the entire box on your own. So that's boxes and the background out of the way. That just leaves really one more thing. I recommend grouping everything underneath the boxes. So inside this box you have, let's collapse those, have birdsong, daylight and evening. Let's say I want to have, for whatever reason, want to have in birdsong and first reading, I want to have a symbol. I will provide these assets, and you can simply drag and drop the symbols into here, and you will get the cards, and in the original size they were used by the developers of Root. So that's actually your handy way to do that, and they are all vector graphics as well, so if you resize them they will keep the nice clean look. So those are original assets, now of course copyrighted, so well, you can't sell these things anyway, so yeah, that's how you use the assets. Maybe I should show you how to import them if you're new to the whole program. You simply go into your asset window. If it doesn't show, go to View, Studio, and click on Assets. If there's a check mark, it's already somewhere, just find it. Now if you have this asset window or tab, it might be hidden in here, docked somewhere. If you have this, click on this 3 dashes, click Import Assets and choose the file you download. You've downloaded it from me. Now this will simply give you root as an option here, and in here you will find all the common symbols, also some for map making, for example the item slots, and some more generic stuff like the crafted item box or whatever, and birdsong daylight evening things. Yeah, I think you'll figure it out what you need or something. If there's something missing you really want and you don't know how to get it yourself, hit me up. I might just update the files then, if I find the time, of course. That's pretty much it. Is there anything else to say? Oh yeah, right. The text, the fonts I use here, I cannot ship them with you, of course. For you, you actually have to get them yourself because they belong to different companies or people or whatever. The fonts are called Baskerville 10 Pro, I believe, or just Baskerville Pro, and the other one is called Luminari. So those two fonts you will actually need to get to for yourself. I cannot help you with that, sadly. But I guess you'll figure it out how to get them or where to buy them. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just install those fonts into your Windows or Mac or whatever you're using, and when you load up this file it should be just fine. If not, you sadly have to try to recreate what you see on screen right now. That's just the reality of it. Yeah, that's all. Thanks for watching, and I hope I helped you out a little bit. If you have any questions or requests, hit me up in the comments. I'll try to help. I'll also post this video on the Board Game Geek forums, where I'll post my own faction and where I'm trying to be online and active. Don't have the time usually right now, but I'll try. So yeah, hit me up in Board Game Geek or in the comments on YouTube, and we'll be in touch. Bye.